Hi, welcome to my podcast, Divinely Connected, with me, psychic medium Angela McClellan. Today is Monday, May 1st. I'm excited to share a message with you. So let's see what it is the guides want you to know. The saga continues. We are in such an extended period of new beginnings. And of course, new beginnings come with endings. Endings are followed by new beginnings. There is a push, and I say push because I feel resistance, I feel anxiety, I feel uncertainty. And this is definitely something that you have been dragging your heels on, right? So we are switching out of, procrastination. We are moving into alignment. There is this sense of we cannot put it off any longer. And they are talking about releasing situations or people who no longer serve you. Okay. This is the thing. If you don't laugh, you cry, right? And there is this essence of finding the humor in the insanity that is life. And there is the really strong encouragement of take that step back. Take that step back because it's going to look completely different than how it feels when you're in the thick of it, when you are on that struggle bus, when you cannot get a break of feeling anything else but that. There is a sense of misdirection that comes in. So there really does need to be that step back. Even if you table it and say, you know what, for the next 3 hours, 5 hours, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to take a step back and I'm going to view it through a different lens. A trick that I love to do is pretend that it's my best friend. If it was her that was going through this, if it was her that had these decisions to be made, what would I feel for her? Because it's going to be way more objective than what it feels like when you're in that tsunami of emotion, of fear, of self doubt, of uncertainty. Now, the guys just said, yeah, that may be true, but you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Your heart of hearts, no, your intuition has been screeching at you. This is why the anxiety has been so high, because you have been pushing against that intuitive voice. Okay. You need to see the ending is coming in and that this is for you. It may not be something that you would have asked for. It may even seem like totally like just insane because they're making me feel kind of like, how does this even happen? How does one process like this? How does one even, you know, move through such an experience? And it's one step at a time. And you don't need to have all the answers and you don't need to necessarily understand why. There's a lot of things in life that we do not understand and we don't get the privilege of understanding it. So you cannot hang on to when it's going to feel better or when you're going to understand it more, because you know what that is? That's ego's sneaky way of wanting to control the situation, wanting to control by understanding it. If we understand it, then we feel more in control. Then it doesn't seem so crazy to us, right? So there is this sense of needing to accept it. Doesn't mean that we have to approve it, but we do need to accept that this is the situation that we are at in and what's in front of us, and laugh and cry about it. But understand that you have that GPS system within you, your God-given right. You were born intuition that's going to leave you forward. Getting up every day and doing the best that you can in that day, no matter what it looks like, right? Each day compiles on the other, and that's how you get forward. Don't try to figure out, how am I going to get back to the way that it was? The past is behind you. We cannot recreate what once was. We can only accept and welcome in what is, and allowing yourself to move forward, making the decisions that is best for you. Listen, I get it. We don't expect to be widowed. We don't expect to be divorced. We don't expect to be lied to. We don't expect to be blindsided. We don't expect to have natural disasters. Whatever your situation is, I get it. I get that it's unexpected. What you have to put your attention on is your capability. You are amazing. You are amazing. You are capable. You are resourceful. You are naturally gifted and naturally talented, naturally intuitive. If you can quiet those emotions down, settle that nervous system, then you're going to be able to hear that intuition. You're going to be able to know what feels right and be able to feel more confident as you move forward. This is uncharted territory, and that is scary. and it's highly emotional. And I even feel that your um, support system is biased. Of course they are, because they love you and you were wronged or this is really crappy. And so they may not be the best to be giving you the support. If you have the means, connect with a counselor or a therapist or someone who may have went through something similar, because there may be this biased support that's coming. Or like you said, humans are flawed, right? The people that we love, they love us and we love them, but they can only love you and support you out of a place of their collective limiting beliefs, their life experiences, in their own ego, their own mindset, and how they feel about themselves. So there's a really great chance that they are not going to show up in the ways that you need them to, right? But you are resourceful and you're able to seek out that support for in whatever way it is that you need. So this is absolutely this message of saying you need to let it go. You need to let them go. You need to walk away. Whether this is from an environment, a person, a hobby, a habit, a vice, an addiction, whatever it is, we are no longer staying in this space. We are standing in our power and we're taking that first step forward. And it is going to bring endings in. It is. You knew that this was coming. This is not surprising you. I know that you are hearing me and going, "You're right. I know. I know. I know." So this is your sign that it is time, and know that the universe is lining up with you, ready to walk forward with you. And when you move into acceptance, not approval, we're not saying that we're approving, but we're accepting that it happened and this is where we're at. Then you're into the flow of receiving solutions and helpers and blessings. When we're in resistance, we are stuck. We can't move forward, right? So there is this sense of acceptance coming in along with everything else that the universe wants for you, bringing it into you one step at a time. You don't have to figure it all out. You just need to trust that you're going to do what is best for you, which is bringing this ending in so that you can walk forward and know that the universe is going to support you because this is your path. All right, I'm going to leave that with you and I'll see you tomorrow for your daily card.